So, because this replacement cartridge didn't fit inside my dropper post, I'm going to start designing a dropper post around this. Because I could buy a new dropper post, and that would cost a lot of money, and also I'm bored. So, let's design a dropper post. After modeling the cartridge, I started on the post itself. I started designing it and decided that the section of the post that attaches to the saddle should be a separate part, because with the top section separate, it should be easier to machine the rest of the post and have that smaller piece contain all the weird shapes and contours that are going to need a special mill to make. I printed these designs at the Makerspace on campus and it was going really well until the two largest pieces failed halfway through. At that time, restrictions due to the coronavirus became stricter and I wasn't able to attempt printing those again. So I'm left with half-finished parts for my two biggest pieces. So, I've got everything here. Let's take a look at these parts. Okay, first off, this thing, I got this radius pretty good. I did think that it might have been a little bit off, but it fits in here quite nicely. So let's start by putting that on. So there we go. This piece turned out quite nice and it fits really snugly on there. As you see, I've got these slots in here so that they match up with these holes so that this can get set inside and then have two bolts go through to keep it from coming out. That was done so that this can be simpler. And now also I have a hole through the center where I put a bolt through so that this piece right here, the cartridge, can screw straight in and fit nicely. Now, as I was saying about tolerances, it cannot fit on here. It can't go on. So I'm not going to be able to put that on now. And this piece, I'll slide on just for looks, but it's not anywhere near long enough. I did get the bottom actuator done, which is really exciting. And this worked out quite well, except for a couple small issues, as in this was not made long enough and the lever inside was a bit small. So this cap goes on here and this thing goes inside. So then it'll just slide like that quite nicely. And there is a bit of room here, it does wiggle, so that's why this was made, so that it can sit here on the outside and take up the slack and then slide into here. Tolerances weren't exactly great, so it doesn't quite fit nicely, but the idea certainly works. So that's why I was able to get printed before they shut down school and I had to get sent home. But I think it's a good start, and I can definitely move forward and get some more stuff done from here. Sorry it took me so long to get this video out. The next one should be up soon. I just have one more thing to get finished before that video goes up.